This week, since we're still under lockdown here in the Commonwealth, we're going to do a product review, and that is for Bilge Innovation. They make a nifty little bilge pump control panel, shows you your voltage, your on and off, and also has one that integrates a buzzer into it. They make some additional products, some mounting hardware, some specialized cabling if you buy their bilge pumps, and some junction boxes. They provide a complete, well-documented instruction set. So with that said, let's go ahead and get to the unboxing. Alright, before we get started, I just want to make it clear that these products I'm going to unbox and talk about were not sponsored or having any discount. Paid for them myself, so you're going to get my unbiased opinion. With that said, we got two boxes here from Bilge Innovations. One should be a solid state bilge pump and the other is a wiring harness. Now you can order these from Bilge right off of their website, or you can do as I did and order them from Amazon. With that said, let's go ahead and open them up and see what they look like. Let's go ahead and open these up. As I mentioned, these come from Amazon. Let's see what we got. Get this packing out of the way. There it is. It's a solid state bilge pump switch with high water alarm. As you can see, comes with heavy gauge wiring and quite a bit of it, not like those regular cheap bilge pumps that everybody gets that seem to only last a few months. They go out and you never do until water's all over the place. It has roughly about 6 foot worth of wire. It has a mounting bracket here, so you should be able to mount that down at the bottom of your bilge. Along with that packaging, we have a full set of instructions. So let's see what that wiring harness looks like. It came in a separate box, so it got shipped at a different time. Since my pump is quite a ways away from where my bilge switch will set, I went ahead and got the wiring. Here it is. This is the wiring harness. Now this wiring harness is specifically set up if you have one of their bilge pumps. I don't, so it'll require a little bit of some more instructions, a little bit of modification. But as you can see, looks like it's made pretty good. Nice watertight connections on both ends. And it comes with parts to complete your wiring harness if you don't have one of their bilges. So since we're still under house arrest here in the Commonwealth, it's going to be a while before I can get out to the boat and get this started and get it installed. So when I do, I'll go ahead and give you a review after that. So check back in and we'll see how that goes. Alright everybody, got a real quick update for you here. Starting with this vlog and moving on forward, any products that I review and are available out there, I'm going to give you a affiliate link down below. So for example, if you're interested in purchasing any of these Bilge projects, go ahead and I'd appreciate it if you'd use the affiliate links below. They're to Amazon, so if you're a Prime member, naturally you're going to get the free shipping. And then at the end of the day, I get a few pence here and there, so hopefully I can pick up a free beer here while I'm still in lockdown and quarantine. If you do that, we really appreciate it, so thanks a lot. If you're like most cruising boats, up on deck, you got at least one container for gas, diesel, water, or some other fluid. And the majority of people use these 5-gallon jerry cans, either metal or plastic. So the question is, how do you secure these up on deck? You can buy some very expensive metal brackets, or I'm going to share with you my solution here that I made just using simple dimensional lumber that I got at either Big Orange or Big Blue. So I'm going to show you how I did this. Now the first step here is to run down to your lumber yard and get a 2x4, a 2x6, and a 2x8, and I got them in 10-foot lengths because I found out if you cut them in half, they match perfectly for 4 of these containers, which is what you see done here. Now, I used the 2x8 as the floor of the base, the 2x6 is what I'm calling the back side, and the 2x4 on the front for the front side. With that said, you need to draw some lines on the bottom of the 2x4 and the 2x6 so you can center your screws to screw these pieces into the bottom. Now before I screwed mine together, I used construction adhesive or liquid nails, whatever you want to call it. With that, your basic rack is completed. Now, in order to use this, all you have to do is mount it on your boat and then put straps to hold your 5-gallon jerry jugs in place, which I'll cover in the next vlog. But if you want to see the customization I did, stay right here and I'll show you next. Here's a couple quick shots of what I did to the mounting bracket. Now I did this for 2 reasons. Number 1, it's actually pretty heavy, and number 2, it gives you some visual customization. So here's how we do it. So what I did to give it some visual interest and lighten it up is I used a 5-inch hole saw and a 3-inch hole saw. Using the 5-inch hole saw on the bottom and the 3-inch on the front, I spaced them evenly out. And if you need me to tell you how to space them evenly out, you haven't made this far along. So with that, pull the cores out and you end up with what you see here. And here's a little sneak peek in next week's vlog where I show you how I use the straps to hold everything in place. So see you then. Well, that marks the end of another vlog here. We'd like to thank you for stopping in. And as always, go ahead and hit that subscription button wherever it is up there. And go ahead and remind to like us on Facebook. You get more updates that way. Thanks and happy sailing.